Hey guys. Okay, so you saw me strip the 8RT. Let's get it prepped and ready for what it's going to become. So first step, same step as the truck, same as every tractor. 24-hour soak and lacquer thinner. Loosens up the paint. As you can see, that should come off real nice. So first thing I'll do, I'll brush it like crazy. Anything that's left gets the wire wheel. Then we'll go back inside for the next step. Okay, everybody, so we got the 8RT's paint stripped off. Now we're ready to get all the parts ready for reassembly. So that means cutting into this fun-filled kit and getting all the pieces out. But most everything we need is in there. Actually, I don't even need the front weight bracket because there's one in there. So there's the kit. There's the, I believe those are 18-inch tracks. Couldn't remember if the flasher bars are in there, so there's those. A rock box for the front end because I'm not going to use the weight. Because this guy is manure crew, manure, a lot of rock, concrete. Yeah, I believe everything else I need for the tractor, though, is in there. Mirrors, handrails, everything. So, I'm going to get that all cut apart, get it soaking. So, real simple, tracks, just split them apart. Clean up your edges. Okay, now we're ready for this jigsaw puzzle. Because I've done this before and I know it's going to take me a while, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up. But try to keep you guys in frame so you can kind of see everything I'm doing. But yeah, I'm going to speed this up a little bit because this is going to take me probably about 20 minutes. Okay guys, there you have it, an 8RT ready to go. I'm going to grab a rock box real quick to put with it because I'm going to put a rock box on the front instead of the front weights. But all this stuff over here is extra. So you got the mirror rail, the handrails, an extra beacon, an extra mirror, extra track tensioner, and an extra flasher. So there's quite a few extra pieces in case something goes wrong. But like I said, the first time I did one of these, it took me about an hour to cut it apart. So do not rush it, especially for what they cost. You really don't want to have to order another one because you broke the first one in a hurry. One thing I've noticed cutting apart a lot of kits today, stuff sticking together. You guys saw me struggle to get this guy separated from the wheel. Just take your time. Usually it's just a piece of wax in there holding it. So if you just kind of put light pressure on it as you work around it, it'll eventually just start to loosen up and move. But let's get these parts soaking. Okay guys, so 8RT, pretty simple. She's ready to go back together. But what I'm gonna do is, well, if I can get come back apart, I will take glazing putty here and put a bead down along the hood seam, so that way when they snap together, it's got a solid fill in there. Then I also got to fill in 3 rivet holes. So as you can see with this guy, oh, and one on the driver's side too, because that does not get used anymore. So 3 rivet holes filled, hood seam to grind down. Then before it's ready for paint, you got to add the rear end. I'm trying something a little bit different. This is my first time experimenting with this, so we're going to see if this works. The problem with these kits I'm running into is you got die cast for the hood, plastic for the rear end. Well, the die cast is heavier. So when you put the tracks on, it doesn't want to set flat. It wants to kind of nose down a little bit. So I kind of changed up the assembly procedure a little bit. I already added the hub here on the side. I also put in the axles because I knew if I did all this experiment and then tried to put the axles, that'd be a horrible disaster. So I put the axles in. I'm going to have to hand paint them now rather than spray paint them. I thought I just broke it. Deep breath. Okay. But that, I can tell already that's significantly heavier. So my hope is when I glue the two together and do assembly, hopefully it'll come out right. Either way, time to go hit that with the Dremel, get it smoothed up, ready to go for paint. Okay guys, so we got the die cast part of the 8RT. Let's get this thing cleaned up and ready. Also got to trim up the weight bracket. Make sure everything's smooth so the grill will fit back on. And the rivet holes. Bingo. 8RT. Let's go back inside, get it prepped, the final prep and ready for paint. Oh, nope. I see one last spot. Okay, now let's go do the final step of prep. Get that bad boy ready for paint. Okay, so I bonded the plastic body with the cast body here on the 8RT. Added the front, well, inner front weight bracket is what I would call it. I have one small gap in there, but that's going to be hidden and covered with mostly paint. Didn't add the front weight bracket because I will do that after painting. Because of my experiment with the glazing putty in there, axles already added. Hand paint those later. But either way, this thing is ready for a coat of primer. Hey guys, before I go start shooting paint, I'm gonna go ahead and split the video here. So that is how you go from a strip tractor to prepped and ready for paint. So next video I will start shooting primer, show you guys that whole process. In the meantime, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next video.